What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year.
This is where MJ got his first start.
Taking on a team from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee.
And this is where he get his first start as a senior, same place he got his first start as a freshman. Let's play some football. Oh my God, damn defense, y'all ain't showing up at all. Okay, we on this shit again already. Gun trips, tight end, offset, weak, switch, dagger.
To throw, it's Weston. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open,
Gun doubles,
and he doesn't
off,
panic.
weak,
He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He'll pull it on the read. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have
this crowd is
making
not that
moves
loud,
like this?
bro.
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
All right, defense, you know coming into this game, they're
Gun
playing
stat,
a fast
wide flex,
quarterback. You
drive,
know it's not
eight
going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
Got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this
Gun you off trips, post wheel shallow.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Dropping back, it's Weston. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Tight end, offset.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Gets it out quickly. The Ducks will have a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
So now it's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going up top again. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Gun trips, inside zone.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll go to the ground. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dropping back, it's Weston. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Waggle. Pistol ace. Play action counter waggle.
On first down from their own 22. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Fires to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Gun bunt strong offset dagger.
Line getting set on second down.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Ducks in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Might be changing the route. They'll try to get outside. Fights off a defender.
Big ass boy.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles now.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Weston. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
And a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working that left side now. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Offset, weak, vertical.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat.
Not a draw. Give me a blast. Give me a blast.
On the direct snap, it's Weston. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Gun wing slot, offset drive.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Weston. Got his man quickly. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
Where we at? Give me something.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Gun doubles wide, off weak, lead read option.
The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Gun doubles wide, off weak, curl flat.
This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put them in the end zone. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
Snap the fucking ball. I pressed the button. Snap the fucking ball. I don't understand
so the
how
decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ball. I don't understand it. Hike the goddamn ball. And you ain't got to worry about a fucking false start.
3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Looking to throw, it's Weston. Wide out trying to get it in. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Dear EA Sports, every fucking stadium is not loud enough where you can't call fucking plays. Ever. I don't give a fuck where I'm playing it.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker.
I ain't paying attention.
Snap to the back. He'll take it himself. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
And on that run, he shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Why do I got Silver?
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger and down he goes.
You sit right there and watch this. You sit right there.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Gun shuffle, slot cross.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He might want another play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground.
Gun, wing, slot, offset, drive.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Weston. Fires to the big fella. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Get it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Angle Z spot.
Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Turbin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. Loss of 1.
Run the fuck up!
You know, the runner just has to have
fucking run. That's why I don't never call fucking run plays, because I don't know what the fuck the running back gonna fucking do. Gunshot, tight end, offset, weak, switch, dagger.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
Run up the middle. That's what the fucking play design.
Looking for a man. It's Weston. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Cupcake ass
Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Gun stat, wide flex, corner strike.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Weston. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
We don't need a fucking plan, just a motherfucker just need a block. That's it, just block.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The offense changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Ducks racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking for a man. It's Weston. They've got the screen set up. Got enough space. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
Gun wing trips weak, wide lead, read option.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Rides to back and leaves it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board.
Gun wing tight Z zone option.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Now on the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
A bad fucking game.
It always seemed like that ball is
hit.
on the ground for like 30 seconds. You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
I get it. I understand.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Weston. Buying some time. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of the...
Now, can we play like a fucking powerhouse? Gun trio, wide flats, dagger.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Weston. Finds the tight end. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He makes a catch. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
From the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
To the air, it's Weston. Quick completion on the out route. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The give to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. It's Weston. He's going to keep it. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing.
Let me put my man in fucking motion.
Still at the 4.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Rides the back on the option, the give. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
There is no...
Gun trips, tight end, offset, weak switch, dagger.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Weston. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass.
Can y'all please block like we're a fucking powerhouse?
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
This shit is annoying, bro. This shit is very fucking annoying, bro. Gun trip, slot drive.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
God damn, I didn't even have enough time to throw a Texas route.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
That is what we run. Gun flat post. Gun curl flat post.
The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks.
I'm calling motion, bro.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Gun stack, Y flex, drive H wheel.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Weston. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark.
All them extra animations and shit.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard.
When I lay the fucking pass, why you here to turn around and catch the ball?
Get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Bro.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Ducks want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
But they can just keep constantly finding ways to fuck me over, bro.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Weston. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
This is why 3rd down is...
Damn, boy, if only I had a powerhouse offensive line, man. I got a powerhouse team, but for some reason I just ain't got a powerhouse offensive line.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
They front line is just eating out them front line ass.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
And here we go. Getting fucked by the coach. Let's go ahead and take this.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that.
He didn't have to fight. All he had to do was turn up the goddamn
defense getting that last stop. All 3rd downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Weston. Extending the play. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Man, it's my fault, bro. When I said I was done with Road to Glory, I should have just been done with it.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had
I ain't got no
huge
choice but to throw
gain in
drag.
his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that timing.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This time it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Weston. Right on the money. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home,
what the fuck is going on, man?
run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. He rifles one deep down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Ducks are way behind the sticks on this third and forever.
Oh, my fucking God, bro. It's over with, man.
From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I can't throw in fucking catch, bro. I can't throw in and catch the goddamn ball, bro. If only I fucking could, we could be decent. If I could throw, catch, and fucking block, we would be fine.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34.
I need some help from my fucking teammates. Do something, man.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete.
You can't do nothing with just
I like the decision by the
ball.
quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He wants to change this route.
I can't even use my fucking running back because I need him to fucking block. Lame-ass offensive line won't block.
To the air, it's Weston. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
God damn, bro. I hate to
teams
see when
week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. It's complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10.
It's pretty. It's so fucking pretty, but I know ain't nobody gonna catch the fucking ball. That's a touchdown. I'm looking at a fucking touchdown, but motherfucker ain't gonna do it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
I know I should have kept my dumb ass to Miami, man. Y'all can't block Middle Tennessee. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do once we get in conference. God damn, man. I don't even know what the fuck to run.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the goddamn ball. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Moves around to clear up the vision. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Weston. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And such a great job using his feet, being smart. You got the lead in this football game. Don't force the ball down the field. Gets the scramble, gets the 1st down. What a clutch play in the 4th quarter.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Looking to throw.
I pressed sucker. He went through the goddamn ball. I pressed B.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense
out. I pressed the button,
out.
nothing happened, man. I pressed the fucking button, nothing goddamn happened, man.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. The throw. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
Well, this has been a disaster for the offense down close to the goal line. The first snap, they get sacked. The second snap, they're lucky it wasn't picked, throwing that one into coverage. Here you go on third down. You're going to have to throw for it. You better be careful. QB's got to make a good decision.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody...
It's a damn shame.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires on the move. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Turning it on! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
The Ducks are in the red zone. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
Turn up the fucking field, man.
Headed to the end zone.
God
and he
damn.
rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
Stupid ass fucking game.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal.
All right, man, you get it, man.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.